Give me permission to record also.
Okay. Recording now, and we're gonna let everybody know.
Okay.
Okay now.
All right, give me permission to record. Okay, we're welcoming everyone. So let's give a few minutes to those who are joining. So hello to Sam.
On video so we can see you.
Amy, Vigo, can you please share your video so we can see your faces? Sha, Chen, don't be shy. To Berna, who is Galaxy Note, CJ, Casey, Helen, Fatima, Felice, Ima, Sherilyn, Guadalupe, Donuts, Marie, Regalado, Jonathan, Noemi, again, I remember you. Teka, dumadami. Okay. Raisa. Oh, naka-off yung audio ko ba? Sorry. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can I see thumbs up reaction? Okay. All right. Okay. So we just wait for a few. So my sister Ate Ting is here again. Icy, is that you? Okay. Kai, Chen, Christine, Janice. Okay. Can I see a show of thumbs up again? Who joined us yesterday? Okay, sige. So a lot of you joined us yesterday, and I think there are new participants who are somehow interested to already enroll in a homeschool provider. Okay? So, sige, let's just wait for a few more minutes. Hi, Donna, Marica, Bea, Christine, Janice. Okay. Okay. Okay, one more minute.
Hello, Mommy.
Hi, who's that?
Me.
Carla, right? Hi. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Sino ba dito may lumabas na ng bahay? Can I see a thumbs up? All right. Okay. We have more people coming in. Okay. So we have a very special guest. We will introduce her to you later. Okay. Okay.
30 more seconds.
All right. Okay. Sige. So I will remind again my husband to start recording so that for those who are unable to join us this morning or those who are late, they can catch up. We will we will post the recorded video on our Facebook page. So that's Daddy Phillip. Daddy Phillip, say hi.
Hello.
Nakamute ka. All right. Okay. So brief introduction again for those who are joining the Flying School Bus Zoom conference for the very first time. So I think majority of you joined us yesterday. So my name is Barbie Pastoral. I'm a homeschool mom for 6 years. My eldest is now in first year college, and my second son, or my youngest, is in grade 4, and we are currently enrolled with Peniel Homeschool. So again, disclaimer, I am not a professional speaker, so bear with me. So I'm sharing this PowerPoint presentation just for my guidance so we can be more organized with the flow of our conference today. Slideshow. Hold on. So share screen. Hold on. There you go. Okay, so let's officially begin our Zoom conference entitled Enrolling with a Homeschool Provider. So we are very, very blessed today because of our special guest speaker who also celebrating her birthday today. So let's just give a few seconds to sing happy birthday to Teacher Ao. She forgot it's her birthday today. It's surreal to celebrate your birthday under this condition. But can everyone sing with me, Daddy? Unmute everyone. So let's sing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Okay. So, all right. So, thank you. So, this is Teacher Al. Teacher Al, can you wave to everyone? Okay. So, that's Teacher Al. She's the principal of Peniel. So, later on, she will talk about more on and homeschooling. Sorry. Okay. So later on, we will give her the floor to explain more about homeschooling, more about Peniel, and everything that you need to know, okay? So Teacher Al, sorry, can you wave again? Can everyone see Teacher Al? Okay, let's give her a round of applause. All right, okay. So our agenda for today is first, we will introduce to you what is Flying School Bus, what is the partnership of Flying School Bus with Peniel Homeschool, and then of course the highlight and the guest speaker talaga is really with Teacher Ao later on. And then we will give time. I'm sure a lot of you will have questions about Peniel, application, enrollment, and about homeschooling. So we will give more time to that. So first of all, welcome to the Flying School Bus and Peniel partnership. So what is this all about? We want to be able to differentiate first what is Flying Bus. For some of you who joined yesterday, Flying School Bus for Homeschoolers is basically a community of homeschoolers from different providers, independent, and so on. So it does not differentiate if you're with the provider or if you're independent. So for the last, I think, 5 years, we have like a physical, personal meetup. We usually hold our co-op every Wednesday at Valle Verde 5. So in Valle Verde 5, we have sports activities and music, arts, and so on, right? Now, aside from that, we also organize field trips. So we have a lot of field trips, which I'm going to run through very quickly. And then because of this pandemic as well, we are organizing a lot of online classes. Basically, Flying School Bus for Homeschoolers is where the homeschoolers have the chance to meet other homeschool families. And then we actually invite coaches, program providers, teachers, professionals to teach our homeschool children. Just like yesterday, two program providers approached us. It's the Coding Academy and Science STEAM. No, what's the name? Smile. They provide science, technology, engineering, arts, math classes. So program providers normally come to us, and then we pull in our community so that there's more activities for our homeschool. And then, of course, the objective of our co-op is to learn new skills, build friendships among homeschool kids, and of course, to know God. So, what is this partnership all about? Basically, if you join the Flying School Bus and Peniel as your homeschool provider, you will have additional benefits. So that is automatic free membership. So we're waiving the 5,000 pesos per child. You will get to enjoy members rate in all activities, field trips, events, online classes. You will have access to periodic online workshops. So we will be inviting other Peniel homeschool parents and children to teach you or to guide you with, let's say, or how to teach your kids. So there will be parang a support. It's a support group. It's a community. And then this additional benefit also we are extending to you guys who will enroll in Peniel through Flying School Bus. We will give free all-sat test. Actually, it costs 1,600. So this is an online cognitive ability test, which we will give to your children at the end of the school year. So later on, Teacher Al will talk more about Peniel and so on. But just to guide you on the next step, should you be convinced or like if you've come up with a decision already that you're sure to enroll with Peniel after the conference, we will send you an email, right? But before that, you will have to send or fill up a form, Google form on our website, flyingschoolbus.ph. I will post this. Actually, it's posted on our Flying School Bus page. And then once we receive your email, your form, we will send you the application form and inquiry form on Peniel. On the application form, you will see all the requirements that you need. On the inquiry form, you will see the fees, the services provided by Peniel, and so on. And then once you receive everything and then you're ready, consolidate all the requirements, fill up the form, and then send it to flyingschoolbus.ph. Don't worry, I'll be posting everything. But do not pay yet. We will give you the payment instruction upon all the complete requirements. So we will guide you up until you have the complete requirements. Once we meet the requirements, we will consolidate so that we can register you under the Flying School Bus Homeschool Co-op. Then once part of that, you can enjoy the benefits. So very quickly, so once you are enrolled with Peniel, you will receive well, of course, you have already your LRN if you're coming from traditional, but you will receive homeschool guidelines and handbook, DepEd curriculum, syllabus, quarterly test, Peniel school card, sample card and grading sheets, school ID, and once compiled and completed the school year, Peniel will provide the official report card and certificates. Okay. Just to give you what you call this, the list of activities that we normally have. So we have field trips, we go to the farm, we have this natural science study tour, we go to Pag-asa, FAQs, National Museum, Planetarium. This is quarterly. We have this periodically, but for now we don't have it. So ABS, GMA7 tour, we go to La Mesa Dam, we go to Malacanang Senate Supreme Court. We have this Rizal Aguinaldo Shrine to plant tour. We go visit Puros. We have the sports club. We have seed lab. We have carpentry. We have music. We have coding courses, and so we have cooking classes. And then this is our newest a co-op for now because of this pandemic. So we'll become online activities. Like I mentioned, a lot of programmers approach us so that we can offer it to our Flying School Bus members. Coding classes, science, and so on and so forth. And we also give free Bible studies and online workshops. So, and soon, Flying School Bus will also come up with the Homeschool Academic Support online program. So that's it briefly for Flying School Bus. And so now I give the floor to our very special guest for today. I'd like to introduce to you a sister in Christ, a passionate homeschooler, and I might do her a disfavor if I miss out on anything. So I will give her the chance to introduce herself. But she's a good friend. She's a loving mom, a passionate homeschool provider also. So let's give a big round of applause to Teacher Al.
Area or
Okay.
Do we have first timers? Almost everybody are first timers. More? Yes, Bart. Okay. So, let me talk about first why homeschooling. Peniel, as you all know, is also a regular school which offers a homeschooling education program. When we started way back, we started as a regular school. Kaya lang po kami nagkaroon ng homeschool is only to accommodate friends. Okay, I started with one family. So it was with Dodette, and she's a neighbor and also a friend. So way back 2000, things were difficult for homeschoolers. Hindi siya well accepted because ADEPED doesn't want parents to do homeschooling. Rather, they wanted the children go back to the system, to yung regular school setup. And I was convinced by her kasi on the first part, she said, okay, you have the school naman, let's discuss how we can go about homeschooling. So from then on, I started with one family. School noon, actually, we're small pa eh. We started only with preschool, then grade 1, grade 2, one level at a time. Then my first family were Dodette. Ang anak niya was, I think, grade 3. Then they took the PEPT and sabi niya it was really difficult to take one kasi daw masusungit daw yung DepEd, etc. And she doesn't want to go with the same process yearly. And she has also have intention of bringing her children to Philippine Science High School. So from then on, we had homeschool as first family. Then every year, nadadagdagan. Here comes Irma, here comes yung ibang families na who've been talagang wholeheartedly homeschooling. Okay, what's the best about homeschool? Personally, handling a regular school is not quite easy. Iba-iba yung families na na-encounter mo, and there are also different children that we are encountering. Merong ibang bata, problem child, meron namang iba, so good. So, nakikita mo yung difference. And you also see now, yung habang lumalaki yung homeschool community, you can also see the big difference. There are families now who are really engaged with their children, and you can see really the output, kung how God has blessed them. And one thing I've learned about homeschool, yung connection yung relationship between families. I said to myself, if all parents are like this, yung very supportive, maganda yung output ng mga bata, then one school is that school will be really, really great. So, based on my observation through the years, actually, Peniel has been running for decades na eh. We're on 24th year, kasi yung homeschool medyo matagal na din. If I were to compare, okay, some kids excel in a regular school setup. Marami. There are a lot of kids na well-rounded, and some parents also, there's some kids also in the homeschooling family are also doing great. Merong nagfi-fail sa regular school. There are also parents who failed in the homeschooling setup. So to analyze it better, yung key talaga ng success, whether you don't need to compare kasi yung option ng regular school option ng parents yon due to valid reasons. Some of them may not be able to do 24/7 na homeschooling, so I rather want my kids to enjoy the regular school setup and at the same time monitor them at home. Yung homeschool naman, depende yan sa conviction and the need. So first thing that you need to analyze is, why am I considering homeschooling? Okay? Ngayon, for the past 2 months, we know very well na most parents talaga are in the process of transitioning. Why? Kasi because of the pandemic. And here's my piece of advice. When you decide to homeschool, have a checklist. Things that I can do, things that I cannot do. To properly assess yung mga things na kailangan natin para sa mga anak natin. In the regular school setup, I've been telling my teachers to be able to communicate well with the children, be a parent to them. Yun yung first advice kasi you also need the connection between your student and the teacher. And the first thing that you can do is be a parent and be a friend to them. So, ako naman ngayon sa ganitong scenario, yung ibang parents kasi talagang for the past 2 months, iba-iba yung inquiries. Ito yung common problem. Until now, sabi niya, until now, hindi daw sila magkasundo ng anak nila, tinuturuan pa lang daw niya, nagagalit na, nag-aaway na. So, yun yung mga common problems that we are encountering right now. So, ibig sabihin, there's no connection between you and your children kasi walang ano eh. And mostly, nagsasucceed yung bata is because of the guidance and the support of the parents. Others failed. Why? Even in the homeschool or in the regular school setup, kasi anong nangyayari, yung bata na yung nasusunod. What do I mean na yung bata na nasusunod? Ibig sabihin, yung lahat ng gusto ng bata nasusunod to the extent hindi mo nagbibigay yung tamang motivation to our children. Kasi di ba sa parent, ikaw yung adult, ikaw dapat talaga yung nag-guide. Okay, that's our first role. Now, yung pandemic gave us a different options now. Okay, Barbie, can you show first yung definition ng DepEd? These are the alternative delivery modes now that DepEd is now offering. Okay, can you see the definition of homeschooling, blended learning, and distant education using the online? Okay, ang first option ng DepEd for this pandemic is homeschooling. Okay, homeschooling meaning parents are the key teachers. Okay, so on the first part. Yan, homeschooling provides learners, the first part. Okay, let's go first with the homeschooling. Yan, the other one is blended learning. Pag homeschooling, ang idea ng homeschooling, parents are the main teachers. Now, for blended learning, it is a combination of teachers and limit face-to-face learning delivery, afford social distancing. Kasi dinsan, some of the school were advised kung pwede na daw, is we go with blended learning, hindi everyday. Pero I think it's risky, okay? The next option is distant learning, meaning it's viable for independent learners, pero ang online platforms ang ino-offer. Okay, most schools, private schools, are now offering the home-based program. What do I mean by home-based? Teachers are the key teachers. Okay, so yung school will give you modules using the online platforms. Okay, then yung bata sasagot, then everything will go back again to the teacher. Yung homeschooling naman, tayo yung key teachers, okay, the homeschooling. Which is best for both of us? Yun ang first question nyo eh. You ask your family na ano yung option ba na best para sa family ko at para sa anak ko? Is this homeschooling or distant learning? Okay? Some schools, yun na nga, are mostly all will open with the online platforms. And yung iba, for the past 2 months, sabi ko, why not go back to your regular school system if you want the regular school setup? They said, it's quite expensive daw kasi most school doesn't want to lower down the tuition fee considering na hindi na sa school turuan kundi sa home na. Okay? So if I were to sum it up, parang it's cheaper to go homeschooling, then I'll be apart since most parents are in the home-based home from work. Okay, majority are na home from work. So viable ngayon yung homeschooling. Okay. So check first kasi kanina for the past seminars that I had, meron isang parent. She said, I am into homeschooling. I really want to homeschool because I really want to protect my child. So ang option niya was, she was honest actually. Teacher, I will be more comfortable if there's a tutor or a teacher who will assist my child. So yun yung first option. So I said, okay ma'am, go ahead. Kung ano yung comfortable kayo, you may have the option to have your own tutor, but make sure you will also make sure na yung bata natututo kasi minsan alam mo yung with this pandemic, the best partners are the parents. Kayo po ang best partner na makaka-facilitate ng tamang education for their kids. Why? Yung online platforms is a tool where we can teach our children, pero make sure na naiintindihan nila yung platforms. And yung learning kasi, it's not only in terms of academics. Diba? Hindi lang siya puro data or knowledge na i-impart natin. But there's also other things that we need to consider. Let's say character building, yung emotional nila, kamusta? Yung views nila, kamusta? Okay? As a teacher kasi, di ba, we teach our we teach our students, pero hindi yan natatapos ang binibigay lang namin yung data. We keep on asking them, okay, how do you understand this? Di ba? Importante kasi kung naiintindihan nila, kasi some kids are so shy na hindi nila sasabihin kung naiintindihan nila, some will just say yes. Pero pag tinanong mo na, hindi talaga. So, it's important you get their feedback. You listen to them. Saka kung what's bothering them. Minsan, they also have different views kung paano nila na-understood yung a certain lesson. Yeah, and you can only do that if you actually ask the child. So, one of the key ingredients is communication. We need to communicate every now and then with our children. Para na and also, yung problem with the online, okay? Be cautious. Kasi, one of the frequent problem namin with the regular school setup, why some kids are not delivering well in school, is because of the addiction towards computer games, okay? So, you also need to monitor. Baka akala mo nag-aaral, pero hindi naman talaga nag-aaral through online. Kasi pwede naman sila mag-skip eh. I'll answer this using the Google Classroom, etc. Make sure also na naka yung mga screen nyo or naka-lock. Kasi meron ding mga pumapasok na not good for children. So, let us be vigilant. Okay? Let us protect our children. So, ang suggestion ko po sa inyo, if you really cannot teach, kasi maraming parents nowadays, ayaw talaga nilang ipasok sa regular school, it's because risky. It's very risky. So, if you opted to go with homeschooling, tapos you can teach, well and good. Pero for some of you na medyo not viable for my time or I want other activities, ito yung isa pang main concern for mostly, paano pag high school? Paano pag difficult yung subjects na hindi namin kaya? Not because you're homeschooling, lahat gagawin nyo, kayo yung magtuturo. You may also have the option to find your tutors or find your other sources. Kasi ang main goal natin, main objective natin, is for the best interest of the child. Okay? Always consider that kung ano po yung pinaka-best option nyo para sa anak nyo, paano siya natututo and everything, use all necessary. Yung I gave Barbie videos, yung 3 orientations na binibigay namin sa online orientation, I told her, after this, ibigay sa inyo and you watch it. Kasi there's a lot of tips na how you can teach children through homeschooling. And one thing to consider is yung how we talk to our children, okay, the communication. Minsan kasi, I'm guilty of this when I first taught my child, yung eldest. At 4 years old, ang gusto kong mangyari, kung ano yung setup nung, di ba, yung dapat ituro sa isang regular school, matuturo ko lahat, tapos naka-timetable and everything. And to the extent na umiyak na yung anak ko kasi gusto ko, perfect nga lahat di ba? I'm too worried na gusto ko at par siya, na pareha siya ng marami. Pero hindi siya naging very healthy kasi umaabot sa umiiyak siya Pero when I did that with the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth, iba na yung approach. Okay? It's ano na, child-centered, hindi na yung curriculum-centered. With my eldest kasi, parang gusto ko talaga, minsan I've been getting different curriculums from other schools. Gusto ko makita kung at par lahat. Pero hindi pala ganun yun. When I met homeschooling moms, ang ganda ng approach kung paano nila tinuruan yung mga anak nila. And maraming things I've learned from them, then I'm been adapting them through the years, okay? Yung method ni Irma na iba-iba talaga yung pacing ng anak ko, and I cannot do same method to the second child, really helps yung family namin. So first thing that you should do, yung ibang parents, binigay na namin yung learning styles of video and everything. I've seen some parents na naging very creative. They start Googling, nag-research na sila kung ano-ano yung best para maka-adapt din sila this for the new normal. And I thank them for that kasi malaki yung bagay na you also do your part sa research on how to cope up with the pandemic. Yung iba naman, gusto nila, ito mostly yung, pwede ba kayo na lang magturo ng anak namin? Okay? So iba-iba yung needs natin. So make sure na yung mga needs natin, kailangan din natin mag-adjust para sa bata. Pag-aralan yung maigi kasi we just don't educate for the sake of the subjects, pero we keep on educating them every day. Imagine kung what will happen to the kids, kunyari kung wala yung ginagawa whole day, na nakaasa lang tayo lahat sa mga internet and everything. Malaki pa rin yung impact natin na to guide them daily. Yung communication natin sa kanila, di ba? Kasi ako personally, I have already 24 years old and 22, tas yung mga high school ko ngayon. When we started the online program sa school, hindi ako nahihirapan Why? Kasi yung study habits na-establish ko na sa mga anak ko. So well-guided. Pag binigyan mo ng certain topics, kaya naman nilang aralin mag-isa. Tapos things that are not clear to them, doon kami nagdi-discuss ng mga bata. Pero for small ones, yung mga kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, that's quite challenging. Kasi mas malaki ang time na re-require for you. Kasi yan yung mas maraming tanong, mas maraming gustong i-explore and everything. Even grade 4 to grade 6, marami pa din So, make sure na andyan kayo for them. Okay? Now, kung talagang hindi kaya, di ba? Kasi we have no option but to really adjust with the pandemic, try to hire tutors or teachers for the subjects quite difficult for you. I've been advising them to do that kasi I have a friend before, kasi nga yung idea niya ng homeschool, iisip niya ako lahat. Sabi ko no. Sabi ko kasi yung anak niya is into science, pero hindi siya magaling sa science. Makita pa lang niya, lalo na yung mga lab and everything, na-stress na siya. So how could you possibly teach kung hindi ka comfortable dun sa subject na tinuturo mo? So I told her, invest on your child. Hire a teacher na makaka-explore nung interest niya. Why sacrifice them dahil sa thinking na dapat exclusively parents yung magti-teach. So, true enough, di ba? Nag-usap kami, ito yung gusto ng bata. Sabi ko, tingnan mo kung anong mangyayari. Ang dream pala ng bata is to be an oceanographer. He actually passed UP, pero he chose Siliman. Kasi yung program daw, pati yung program, take note na aral ng bata. Kung ano yung gusto niya, maging siya, kung ano yung gusto niyang future niya ahead. Okay? That's one of the beauty of homeschooling actually. Since alam nyo, kasama niyo yung bata, mapaplan nyo rin yung path na gusto ng anak nyo, mag-guide nyo all throughout. And yun yung mga success stories ng homeschool na nakita mo yung interest nila, alam mo yon, yung self-fulfillment, na yung desire ng anak nyo, yung passion niya, na push kasi you have been supporting them all throughout. Okay? So, that's my advice. Kasi ngayon talaga, every day, talaga yung homeschool, talagang ang dami naming letter every day at iba-iba yung cases ng parents. So, we can give all the advice we can give you. But let's start with good parenting. If you watch the video all throughout yung tatlo, andun na lahat yung key factors na you as parents will be our best partner during this pandemic. So, yung next presentation ko po is about the requirements for Peniel. Then later, if you have questions, I will answer it for all of you. Barbie, can you play, please?
Teacher Al,
Yes.
is it going to be the 7-minute video?
Yeah, what's Peniel, what are the requirements, and the commonly asked questions.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So for the parents, I'd like to encourage you to like also the Flying School Bus. We've posted the video of Peniel there. Tapos, hold on, let me just play the video. My laptop is hanging.
Can we try?
Ha?
Can we
Yeah,
try?
sige. Daddy Phillip Bus. So we posted, again, we posted it on Flying School Bus homepage, and we also posted it on Flying School Bus for first-timers. And then for the orientation, we'll just upload it on our Google Drive. So while Daddy Phillip is preparing the video lang, so recap lang, I posted the www.flyingschoolbus.ph website. There's a Google form there that we want you to fill up. You will need to place their name and then your email address. Once we receive the form, we will send you again the application form so that you can go through the requirements, inquiry, so the fees and so on. We will also share the link of the occasion. So meron na kayong advance info. But right now, are we ready the video? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear any sound?
No sound.
Okay, medyo mabagal ata. I don't know if it's no sound ba?
Okay, we'll try to fire it out from my side.
Sige, Teacher Al. Sige, Daddy Phillip is trying to load it.
I'll
Okay,
explain na lang.
there it is.
I'll explain. Yung first part po, we're showing you all our permits. We have the immigration permit to accept foreign students. Then we also have our school recognition for high school, elementary, and pre-elementary. And we also have the permit for the home education program and the open high school program. Okay. Yung main services that we offer are we are K-12 compliant, meaning we follow the scope and sequence of given by the Department of Education. We offer open curriculum. What do we mean by open curriculum? When I say open curriculum po, parents have the option to choose other materials. Kasi for those who have been homeschooling for so long, alam na nila yung mga learning styles ng mga anak nila and they already know kung ano yung material best suited for them. So, the idea of open curriculum is I'm giving the parents a free hand on how to go about yung teaching strategies. Okay. We also offer the syllabus given by the Department of Education. The reason behind the K-12 or in syllabus for given by DepEd is para align tayo, okay? In the event that you go back to the regular school system, it will not be too difficult kasi nakapattern na siya dun sa curriculum na given by DepEd na sinusunod ng lahat ng schools. So if you choose to have yung mga imported materials, let's say Singapore Math and yung Apologia, Bob Jones, etc., you can also do that. Just make sure na you check yung mga subjects na needs to be covered dun sa DepEd curriculum. I don't know some of you, kasi for some, they will only try homeschooling for 1 year. Then after a year, they will go back to the regular system kung okay na. Okay? So check nyo po kung ano yung need nyo so you will have the right curriculum. Now, what do we offer? We also offer books issued by the publishing here in the Philippines together with the teacher's guide. As first-timer, maganda kasi na may teacher's guide para you know how to deliver the daily lesson every day. Yun ang pinaka-isang advantage na pwede nyo gawin kasi hindi pa kayo comfortable or this is your first time to handle your children, medyo mahirap yan sa una kung wala kang guided na curriculum. So, for first timer, I would suggest you use first yung textbooks na ino-offer namin as you go along kasi when you actually teach your children, ma-realize nyo yung mga tinuturo ko pala, meron pa pala akong kailangan ituro or there's still things that I need to advance. Okay? Depende kasi yan sa pacing ng bata. Marami kami yung homeschoolers. Some of them, kunyari, kinder, pero marunong na magbasa. So, ang ginagawa ng parents, iba na yung approach. Hindi na yung more on the phonics and everything kasi nga nakakabasa na. So, higher level of learning na yung pagtuturo dun sa bata. But there's also some parents na ngayon pa lang nila na-discover yung anak nila kasi they're too busy with the regular school setup, hindi na mo monitor. Kasi we have cases kasi with students abroad na di ba ang tagal nilang hindi kasama yung mga anak nila. Then pagkasama na-realize nila, my child still has difficulty when it comes to reading comprehension, mathematical ability, etc. So since we're all homeschooling, better we go back to the gaps, the learning gaps. Kasi yung learning gaps will help us na maging spiral yung lesson nung mga bata. It's useless din kasi na, kunyari, grade 5, ipipilit natin yung grade 5, hindi pala kaya. Better, you go back first with the gap, then go higher one at a time, dandaan, para hindi rin na-stress yung bata. Pag ganito kasi ginawa nyo, you are building them with their self-confidence. Kasi minsan iniisip na nila, pag nakakita pa lang nga minsan ng mata, iniisip na nila hindi na kaya eh. Actually, we have to reset the mindset kasi wala namang hindi kakayanin. It will help them. We have to be patient. Yun yung first na we need to learn as homeschoolers. Mahabang pasensya. And also, what's the most important is your commitment also. Kasi hindi rin po biro yung magturo ka sa anak mo. Talagang yung preparation will take you talagang hours. Kasi minsan yung pagtuturo, hindi naman makukuha yun ng pag binasa ko yung book ngayon, I'll be able to teach that right then and there. You also have to think creative ways paano mo i-share yung education na yun sa bata. Yung isang friend ko, si Michelle, she's having difficulty teaching yung high school. And topic na nila was speed, acceleration, etc. Yung a little part of the physics. So, napupustrate siya kasi yung concept, hindi daw makuha ng bata dun sa textbooks. So, parang, nade-depress siya, naiiyak siya. Sabi ko, so what do you do kung nung nakita mong hindi kaya ng anak mo yung method na nakalagay sa textbook? She said, I went out, sinakay ko siya sa kotse, then diyan daw niya tinuro kung paano yung speed and acceleration using the car. Pag mabilis, gano'n, paano nag-accelerate, mas naiintindihan daw na ngayon ng bata yung concept. What I mean to say is, be creative. Always find ways para mas matuto yung mga bata. Kasi yung last 3 videos na, yung mga videos namin na we offered with homeschool, nandoon na po yung mga tips. Barbie will email that all to you, yung mga teaching strategies, how to have the most control motivated learning, tapos yung mga learning styles, ano yung mga best approaches, yung play, how can we integrate play through learning. Andun na po lahat yun sa video. You watch that and also do some research para mag-improve din po yung mga teaching styles niya sa parents. Okay? Kindergarten. Ito yung common na ina-ask sa amin. What is the right age to accept kindergarten students? Children should be 5 years old on or before August 31. Yan po yung cut-off ng DepEd. It's the Omnibus Act of Kindergarten. If my birthday is September 13, pwede ko bang matanggap yan as kinder? No. Because the system won't allow you. Kasi automatic yung system, yung DepEd system, naka-base siya sa age. Hindi dun sa capacity ng bata. So some parents are requested to enroll next year. What if I already have a nursery or a kindergarten? Meron kasi kaming listings sa DepEd system na at a certain age. Actually, you are not required to take nursery or kinder, yung 4 years old and below, kasi hindi rin siya na-include sa system. Yung idea ng K-12 is kindergarten, grade 1 up to grade 10. Yun lang yung required. Isang kindergarten at age 5. Then bago ka mag-grade 1, dapat meron ka nun. Kung wala ka nun, hindi ka pwede mag-grade 1. Okay? And parents' requirement. Yung isang requirement ng DepEd, parents should be at least college graduate. Okay? Merong iba dyan nagkakaproblema kasi undergrad or still lacks a certain units sa college. What we suggest, any member of the family, pwede po yung transcript. Kasi yung ano na yan is a requirement of DepEd na we need to comply. Kasi I know the very reason why DepEd is requesting that is because they will also want to ensure na yung mga parents is able to teach or capable to teach. Okay? So, ganun po yung kailangan natin. Ano pa yung commonly asked? Books. Yung books po, if you opted to order from us, i-email nyo yan sa amin, then we'll email it through a courier. Okay? Everything is done online in Peniel. Even the registration, yung ordering of books, etc. So, naka-online. Now, if you decided to go with a co-op or a group na mag-a-assist sa inyo, pwede naman po. Actually, yung ibang co-op namin, like the one in Dubai, may group na sila, yung lahat ng homeschoolers, na nagkakaroon sila ng mga sariling activities. And parents are been doing it na parang well-organized na, okay, for age ganyan, we do this. Tapos, may mga activities na. You can also do that. Now, if you're under a flying school bus, pwede naman po, ang key person nyo will be Barbie. Then you can do everything as a group. Mahirap din kasi na mag-isa ka sa homeschool mo. Malaking factor din yung co-op. We also suggest parents to go with the co-op for the socialization side at saka yung encouragement na makukuha nyo from parents to parents. Malaking factor yan eh. Minsan kasi, alam mo, mahirap kasi kung mag-isa ka lang lahat ng tuturo, tapos minsan yung, alam mo ba, yung feeling natin na sa parent, are we doing it right? Madalas yan eh. Yun ang first question ng mga homeschool mom. So, maganda rin, we try to assess our children through other kids. Makikita mo naman yung difference later. Okay? As early as today, we are already accommodating enrollment. Okay? What are the requirements? First is the report card from previous school. Now, most schools are still in the lockdown, so walang report card na nare-release. But some schools are already issuing yung computerized na card or electronic report card. Okay, that will do for the meantime. For the next one is yung good moral sana, pero I think hindi siya madaling ma-issue kasi most schools, alam ko hindi pa tapos sa updating sa LIS. Yung LIS kasi yun yung isang system namin na all schools are doing it right now, na nire-record namin lahat ng students through the DepEd system. The next requirement also is your resume. What are your qualifications? and either your transcript of records and either your diploma. Kung wala, pictures lang po will do. Then the next one is the birth certificate. NSO po, okay, we need that kasi especially for first learner, that's very important kasi yung kinder, dun nabibigay ang LRN. Siya yung first. So whatever is your LRN by kinder, siya na rin yung LRN mo hanggang grade 10. Then, what if I came from an independent homeschool? I was not able to enroll, okay? So, ano mangyayari? And my child is overage. Yan yung madalas 6 na or 7 years old na, hindi pa nagkaroon ng formal education. Okay, here's my piece of advice. You have to enroll first as kinder kasi hindi ka ma-encode sa kahit anong system but kinder. Okay, kung 6 or 7 years old na yan, medyo overage na, what you can do, check mo rin level of capacity. Meron kasing iba delay. So, at earliest 6, hindi pa sila ready to read and everything. Start first with what's basic. Okay? Kaysa you're too worried with the age, hindi naman kaya ng anak mo, better go step by step. Meron namang iba, naturuan na, hindi lang ready for formal schooling, kaya hindi naka-enroll. So, if you think na yung kinder, medyo advanced na yung anak mo, hindi ka lang naka-enroll, start with kinder and start reviewing him with grade 1. Then take the PEPT test next year kasi PEPT will allow you, depende sa age. Kung overage yan, they will allow you to take yung years na gap mo. Okay? So you do that. Then take it. Since homeschool, pwede mo isabay yung kinder and grade 1 ituro, papasa yan sa PEPT. Okay? Okay, what if po walang LRN sa current school ng anak ko? Naglalagay ng LRN kapag grade 1 na. No, ang LRN po nagsa-start ng kinder. Pag wala kang kinder, kasi this is the sad truth kasi ngayon sa educational system natin, since nagkaroon ng mga LIS o ng Learner's Reference Number, na-identify na ngayon yung mga schools na walang permit. Okay? Kahit nag-aral kayo, marunong yung bata, since yung school na pinasukan nyo are no permit, hindi yan naka-record sa DepEd. So, what's the best remedy? Take the placement test. Yung mga schools na nag-operate ng with no permit, there are requested na all students sila should take the PEPT test or the placement test para maibalik sa system yung mga batang at magkaroon ng mga LRN. Okay? Start of the school year, we are officially starting on August 24 kasi doon yung start ng regular school. But the homeschoolers may start early. Kasi marami na rin nag-enroll sa amin and sayang yung time. So they're already requesting na if we can release earlier, at least the earliest now we can release the syllabus, the PowerPoints, the lesson plans, and everything is June 15. Okay, yun yung first. Pero yung parents mo may have the option kung gusto nyo mag-start ng early or start kayo ng mismong August. Okay? Okay, if I remember it correctly, sabi ng isa, to be a part of co-op group, we require to pay certain fee. Kindly share again what is expected once we're part of it. Actually, kila Barbie kasi po, yung flying school bus, meron silang ibang ino-offer as a co-op. Okay? Meron kasing instructor sila, may mga things. That's the thing na you need to pay. Kasi meron din naman kaming ibang co-op, walang payment. Kasi group parents yung nagde-develop. But with flying school bus, may mga activities na sila and there are things na babayaran din nila, of course, for the maintenance, katulad ng mga lesson planning and everything, yung mga online teachers nila. Siyempre, you have to pay them back also kung meron ibang teachers na magtuturo po ng anak nyo. That's why they are charging fees. Okay. My kid's school said June 1 pa daw po babalik ang teachers sa school to the card. It will be available. Pwede po bang follow ang requirements? Actually, the reason why we are requesting for the report card, para po mas madali ang encoding namin sa DepEd system. Try to be patient kasi ang hirap din sa bulk ng enrollment ng homeschool, kung wala sa amin yung records, baka mawala na hindi siya sama-sama. So, mas maganda, sabay-sabay nyo siyang isubmit. Total, ang June naman is still early for the enrollment. What you can do now is, mag-ano na kayo, mag-ready. One suggestion that you can do, try using the DepEd Commons. Yung ino-offer ng DepEd for both public and private school. meron na siyang mga learning modalities. You can use that para ma-review yung mga anak nyo. You can use your old books as your reference and try to use the system. May mga learning tools na eh. Diyan pa lang, matatry nyo na kung paano mag-engage dun sa mga anak nyo. Okay? If my child has LRN already, required po bang NSO birth certificate for kinder lang required? Can we get latest NSO via online? Actually po, kahit hindi naman po mismo NSO, just a copy of your birth certificate, we still need it for school file. Kasi po, you know very well, yung school is a legal document. So, we also need to check, kahit na may LRN yan, kasi there are also errors na minsan may LRN, mali yung pangalan sa LRN, we can only correct that with your birth certificate. So, kailangan din pa rin namin yung copy ng birth certificate. We can play the, yes po, si Barbie will issue the videos that Barbie, correct? Ikaw na mag-i-email, okay?
Okay, yes.
Yes, ikaw na.
Yes, I will. Okay, so parang, let's, Teacher Al, sige, let's give the floor. Sige, we'll just do some live audio so that we can hear their voices. Sige, Christine, can you share your question for everyone? Daddy, unmute Christine.
Which Christine?
Yan, Christine, second panel.
Yes.
Okay, maybe she can unmute herself.
Christine, can you unmute her?
Give her full name.
Casey Canlas is spirit. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Can you share your video?
Hindi ako prepared.
Sige, okay lang. Sige, share your tell us your question.
Sige po. Yung children ko kasi naka-enroll sa traditional school, tapos sabi nila, syempre magsa-start on August, tapos mag-e-end din probably ng March. Tapos possibly mag-start sila daw ng regular June ulit next year. So kung sa Peniel ba, kung mag-homeschool kami sa inyo, paano po yun if babalik kami sa traditional school next year? Matatapos din po ba around same time?
Actually, you being the key teacher and yung oras po nasa inyo lahat, the reason why we're giving the syllabus as early as June, yung 1 year na syllabus, and actually, we don't give the syllabus na utay-utay na per quarter eh. We're giving it the whole year. Lahat po ng kailangan nyo is school year. Why? Kasi there are times na mabilis yung pacing nyo. You don't have to wait for us. You can actually continue. Some homeschoolers usually finish as early as February or March eh. So, hindi siya madalas ang giging issue. Ang kailangan nyo lang dyan is a very good time management. So, if you have goals. Now, magiging problema ba if I'm from a homeschool, going back to the regular school? Wala po. Actually, kasi yung enrollment nyo here as homeschool is also considered as regular schooling. Why? Bakit regular? Kasi po, araw-araw din kayong nag-aaral. Ang difference lang is the setup. We're doing it at home, not in a regular school. So yung ang ano ng DepEd for homeschool is also a regular school setup. Formal schooling din po siya. So what we do at the end of the program of the school year, we issue report card po. Lahat po ng kailangan na reporting for the validation, we do it as your provider. Okay, next question po.
Thank you.
Okay, let's give the floor to Villanueva. Villanueva, well, it just says here, sorry, Villanueva, can you unmute your mic and video if you can share?
Yes, hello.
There, hi.
Good afternoon. Yes, so first timer din ako, nag-inquire pa lang. Yung son ko is turning grade 9.
Okay.
So, ano rin kami, mag-grade. Ano ko lang yung mga payments na included, halimbawa sa tuition for a high school student.
Okay. Sige,
sa school na meron ngayon ng anak ko and then sa homeschooling.
Okay.
Okay, sige, teacher out. I shared the video lang. Yeah, I shared the video there.
Okay,
Can you guys see?
Kinder, the tuition fee is 16,500. If you want the installment-based fees, you can also request po, or you can see them sa website namin. For elementary, it's 18,500. For junior high school, yung grade 7 to 10, it's 19,500. Exclusive of books. Yung books po, yung option nyo nga, since open or yung regular textbooks, kayo po yung mamimili. Okay, if you opted to choose the regular school books, okay, with teacher's guide, more or less po, ang price list nyan is nasa around 7,500 all in. We still don't have the complete list kasi po, yung publishing has not given us yet yung price list ng teacher's guide. Kasi may mga may mga innovation ngayon na hindi sila nakapag-print ng ibang teacher's guide. So they might do it yung ebook, yung teacher's guide. So I'm still waiting for the price list. Okay? So if you want an installment method, meron din po. Try to look at it or you can ask Barbie.
Yun na po na po all in all for the whole year, ma'am?
Yes po. The reason why medyo mababa ang homeschool compared dun sa regular school namin, since kayo po yung nagtuturo, marami pa rin kayong kasing dapat gastusin eh. Hindi naman porke binigyan kayo ng textbook and everything, andyan na lahat. You still need to outsource. And marami pa po kayong madidiscover pag nagturo na kayo anak nyo. Hanggang sa marami pa kayong gagawin. So, you just need to plan it out. Mahirap lang tong sa una, pero when you start it, ang suggestion ko talaga, try it para ma-enjoy nyo. Okay?
Okay, so to clarify also the fees. So the fees that we are going to share, it's the same fee. Flying School Bus is not charging anything on top of the tuition fee. So there are some, how do you say it, families who are enrolled directly to Peniel. Same fee. If you, how do you say it, apply through Flying School Bus, same fee. But you enjoy the benefits of being part of an online co-op, and at the same time, we're giving out, how do you say it, we're giving out free AllSat, which costs 1,600. So that's the ano lang, just to be transparent also with the fee. So let's give the floor to Vanessa. Okay, sasagutin ko si Vanessa. Sige Vanessa, let's hear from you. Can you unmute your mic? From Mindanao.
Hello po.
Hi, taga Mindanao.
Yes po. Do you have Hello po. Ang layo. Tanong ko lang po, do you have co-op here in Mindanao, or do you have workshops from school for parents like us na first-timer?
Teacher Al, meron ba tayo yung Peniel sa Mindanao?
You have to check yung Peniel Homeschoolers na page. Kasi doon may mga group na nabubuo ngayon. Kasi meron na rin, there are a lot of parents who are started para maging support nila. Check out nyo rin po. I know there are parents also from Mindanao. I don't know lang po ma'am kung saan kayo. Pero mga Davao na eh. Saan yung area nyo ma'am?
Sa Buanga del Sur po. Malayo-layo din sa Davao. Parang wala akong narinig.
Ganito ma'am gawin nyo. Yung ibang providers, may mga co-op. Pwede kayong ang ginawa namin doon sa ibang areas namin na konti yung homeschoolers, nag-join sila together with other providers. Pwede naman po kasi naman yung activities.
Sige po. About sa workshops po, ma'am.
Sa workshop po, meron naman pong binibigay ang Peniel na guided kung paano po magturo.
Okay po.
Kung video nyo matatanggap nyo po, naka-guide na po yun.
Sige po. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Vanessa from Mindanao. Can we, sino to si sorry, the name is walang name DLRNI3. It's a number can you unmute your video? Can you unmute your mic? Si DLRNAHY3. Sorry, sino to? Hindi ko siya mahanap, no? But anyway, ito yung question niya. Do we have to buy brand new materials or can we buy secondhand as long as we follow the prescribed list? So I'll answer this for you, Teacher Al. So basically, you can be very creative. So ako, honestly, I buy, what I normally do, I buy brand new. And then for other materials, yung parang syempre support also, yung mga publishing and everything like. But I also buy secondhand books. So actually, it's up to you if you're on a budget. And meron tayong once you join the homeschoolers world, we have FB group. It's called FB marketplace. So a lot of moms are selling second-hand books, yung mga brand new na wala pang marking. So hindi necessary na brand new siya. So I hope I was able to answer your question. As long as you follow the syllabus. All right. Si Maita, can you unmute your microphone? Maita Asistio.
Ayan, hi!
Hi!
Good, medyo tanghali na po. Ito
Oh,
po yung
nice.
tatanong ko lang po kasi, gusto ko clarify, high school kasi siya incoming, grade 6 siya ngayon na ang tinapos. So, books pa rin ba ang recommended ng Peniel or meron kayong parang online tool? Kasi ngayon gumagamit siya yung libreng Khan Academy.
Yes.
May parang ganun din po ba kayo?
Actually po, ito parents, as you start homeschooling, marami kayong madidiscover na online resources. This po sa mga binigay namin, actually, as the start of the school year, may mga links na kami binibigay, may mga PowerPoints na actually guided na yung bukod dun sa teacher's guide na meron kayo, may mga backup pa yan kung paano nyo i-deliver yung mga lesson. So, minsan, kayo as a parent, makikita nyo naman kung habang tinuturuan niya sa bahay, kung nakuha yung concept or you need to get another online. Kasi yung Khan Academy, okay siya sa ibang bata, pero sa ibang bata, hindi naman okay. So, keep on searching kung ano yung tamang tool nyo sa internet na mga lessons. Actually po, mas madali ang buhay nyo ngayon compare nung way back nung kami yung nag-start. Kasi noon, walang Google, walang mga ready lesson plan and everything. So, magla-library ka talaga, tsagain mo. So ngayon, dahil nandiyan lahat, ang dali pong mag-aral. Mas madali. Hindi siya ganun.
Clarify ko lang, may recommended lang po kayo ng mga links, ganun po ba?
Opo, meron. Actually, mostly lahat ng topics may mga links na kung saan yung best na
Kung saan makikita yung,
yes,
yung parang tutorial video, ganyan.
Kasi crucial yan sa high school.
Yun nga po eh. Kaya ako, ini-inquire din
na namin yan Ito, kaysa araw-arawin kami na isa-isahin kami, binigay na namin yung links para maging guide ng bata. Merong kids, pag napanood na yung video, ibang presentation, pati yung mga lectures nung sa algebra, nakukuha na nila even without their parents. Depende sa bata.
Okay, thank you.
Guided na. Iniisip ko na lahat yan kasi especially now, na mostly are coming from the regular school setup and kaya prepare na rin namin lahat yung lesson na kung if I were to do this in a regular school, ganito yung presentation ko, ganun na rin ang ginawa namin dun sa homeschool. Okay? Sinama na namin yung regular dun sa homeschool. Actually, kasi both ways we learn Yung best practices ng homeschool at best practices ng regular school, nako-combine namin. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So let's give the floor to Donuts. Okay. She's asking about the MAPE. Can you unmute your microphone, Donuts?
Hi po. Hello?
Hi, Donuts.
Hello, good morning
Hi.
po, Ms. Al. My question is regarding the MAPE subjects.
Okay.
If face-to-face is not going to take effect, even if it's blended learning for some schools, because we're coming from a regular school.
Yes.
However, I'm more concerned of the MAPE subjects because I'm going to teach a grade 2, incoming grade 2 kid. So I'm thinking po, how can we engage him into music, arts, and PE, given the fact that it's a home-based, it's a homeschooling.
Actually,
Thank you.
Ma'am, there's a lot of nag-o-offer ng online about the music. Pwede niyo pong i-enroll Yung iba kasi naming homeschoolers, example, I have been homeschooling, dati, meron silang mga enrichment classes na kunyari sa taekwondo or sa music or sa swimming. Pwede niyo pong pumili kayo ng mga resources, ng mga outside resources. Actually, I've seen a lot sa homeschoolers of the Philippines na nag-o-offer ng online music tutorials. Kung may piano and everything. Kasi merong iba sa amin, yung mga nasa CCP, yung mga highly gifted na for the music, meron na silang craft na dinidevelop. So, yung mga bata tuloy-tuloy yun May mga coaches and everything. So, you can also be very, very creative kung paano yung ng hilig ng bata through the arts. Okay?
All right po,
Okay,
Miss.
thank you, teacher.
Thank you po.
So to add lang to teacher insights, like I said, we a lot of online program, local providers are approaching also our co-op to teach our kids. So open naman siya, whether you're independent or enrolled to homeschooler, to any. So we can, you just like our page, all the online classes, whether music, arts, PE, you can do Zumba online muna. So if you are a creative and resourceful person, sometimes you can actually go to yung mga free music courses like yung my nephew, it's his first year in homeschool. So there are parang free tutorial on tele. So it's something that you can do at home. But for some, they want like a one-on-one teacher. So we can recommend to you later on, you can follow our page no, for other MAPE classes. Kasi nga, before the lockdown, we usually have music, arts, PE, and other activities in Verde 5, but like what Teacher Au said, there's other co-ops in the south and so on. Marami. You will not be, well, Mindanao, I'm not sure yet, but later on as you enter the world, you will see there's a lot of co-op going around. So si Glovella lang, so her question is po ang fee including books for kinder. So we will show, if you fill up the form, we mentioned a while ago already kung magkano yung fee, but I'll send the list later on. Pero yung books, Teacher Au for kinder, parang nasabi ata ni, yun nga, around 7,000. Tama ba, Teacher Au? Tapos of course,
yeah. Ang kinder nasa 3,000 lang. Medyo
3,000? Oh, 3,000 lang.
3,000.
3,000. Yeah. Actually, I taught my youngest child since from kinder 1, kinder 2, grade 1. He's now in grade 4. You know, my suggestion for kinder, no? So, you buy lang, those are just guides for you, no? But please do not study books with your kinder. Kinder kids should be playing. So, try to learn through playing. You know, parang you give your child yung mga skill sticks and do counting, or give them yung mga blocks for building. So, try to avoid, wag lang books, baka mamatay yung, masyadong make it fun, make it playful.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Ayan. So, hi, Mommy Isa. She's asking if this is, yes, Daddy Phillip is recording, so we will share this on our page. So, another question, how much po ang set ng books for grade 3? Optional po ba? I also work in a school so I can get other references. Is that okay po? Sige, Teacher Au.
Okay po. Actually, marami pong teachers na naka-enroll sa amin. So, hindi ko yan inaano eh. Kasi even my teachers, I'm giving them free hand. Kayo rin po as parents, I'm giving you a free hand.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Sige, si Christy, Sophia, can we hear your voice, Sophia? Tapel, unmute your mic. Sophia Tapel, are you there? Can you mute your mic? Okay, she's asking, are you accepting students from the province? The answer is yes. Nationwide po tayo sa Peniel. So if you're from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, since everything is on, all submission of application can be done online, payment can be done online. So I answered for Teacher Au. Any addition?
No more.
Okay. So Christine, I'll just try to go through this quickly first, whatever I can answer in behalf of Teacher. Meron po bang assessment exam or entrance exam? Paano po kung di makapasa? Ano po yung mga sample questions? Teacher will elaborate, but there's what you call diagnostic test, but it's not an entrance exam. Sige, Teacher Au, can you elaborate?
Okay, the reason for the diagnostic test is to know the strength or the weaknesses of your children. Kasi po, if we, as you notice, kaya namin inaalam din, kasi yan yung magiging gauge nyo when you start with homeschooling. Dahil kung traditional na setup lang, let's say yung grade 5, tas nag-fail, alam na namin may gap, then we will be suggesting some topics that you need to really catch up with. So, yun po yung reason ng diagnostic test. So, you have to first take the test, then have the interview, tapos you can discuss now with the guidance counselor. Kasi ang program kasi is not only parang per year level, it should be tailored fit eh. Kasi nga homeschool nga eh, kaya dapat something personalized. Okay?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Hello.
Tin
Hello.
has a question.
Hello.
Sige, can you
I'm
ask your...
Christine. Hello.
Yes,
Hi,
Hello.
Christine.
Ah, ah.
Yeah, okay na. Was
Um,
teacher able to answer your question?
Yes, may question pa, pwede?
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Ano po yung mga school requirements, yung halimbawa kailangan ng portfolio, may mga exams ba, may monthly, quarterly, ganyan, kailan yung submissions?
Okay. Portfolio, ang paborito ng lahat. It's submitted at the end of the school year. We need to compile all activity sheets, yung mga best work, not naman everything. Kasi di ba some of the quizzes are written down in the notebook. So meron naman tayong mga long quizzes. Yung format po for the grading sheet, naka-email din, naka-step by step din. So yung portfolio po, may guide din kung ano po yung mga ilalagay nyo doon sa portfolio. Wait, I have an example. Okay. This is the perfect example of a portfolio. Naka-compile po ang exams, mga long quiz, tapos pictures of hands-on activities and everything. Iko-compile nyo po siya and submit it at the end of the school year. Yung portfolio kasi, yan ang guarantee namin na you were able to teach yung mga bata. Kasi I want to assure them and also na homeschooling is not about just having grades. It's not a diploma meal. I really want to make the yung talagang how they look at homeschoolers. Kasi nung una, yung homeschool, para sa out-of-school youth yung program na yan. Pero hindi naman po true yan for us. Kasi tayo, we're intentional parents and we value education. So I really want to present it to DepEd na we're far off better than, but are par with the regular school. Okay, so meron pong portfolio. Actually, if you ask me, kamusta ang turnover ng homeschool as in when it comes to yung graduates ng high school, ng colleges, they're all doing good, actually. I can attest to that. Okay?
Exams po.
Ang exams are given online also. Now, if you're using other curriculum, let's say, imported yung curriculum ko, you may have your own exam. Pwede kang gumawa ng sarili. Now, if you're using our textbooks, pwede nyo gamitin yung exams na binibigay namin. Or, kunyari, you're using mix, merong topic or hindi, you can also modify the exam. It depends on the topics na naturo nyo, pwedeng i-modify. Kasi ang assessment natin is we need to know kung how well na-maintain ng bata yung mga learning, yung level of mastery. Okay?
Paano po ang grading system?
Ang grading system po, binibigay din namin sa inyo yung grading sheets. Every time you hold your classes, i-record nyo na po yan, automatic naman po nagko-compute. Madali siya. Okay? Yan yung sample report card. Kung ano yung report card ng regular school, that will also be your report card. Tapos yung table namin for how to compute grades, binibigay din po. Actually, everything is given to you na naka-instruction. Madaling sundan. Pati yung paano
so to add lang, okay, so Christine, thank you. No, yung ano lang, this is just I don't think you're able to join us yesterday, but this is just a sample or a tip on compiling your portfolio. Portfolio is parang yung output ng child nyo of what your child learned in one school year. So I encourage parents of those who are gonna homeschool, ito lang katapat niyan. If I were you, every time your child does a project, you can take a video, take a picture, and because I want to be able to consolidate them digitally, what I did for my son's portfolio is I this portfolio, hindi niya na-justify yung experience namin talaga because hindi kakasya sa Google Drive. It's too heavy. But this is example, no? So I compiled our field trips to different museums and so on and so forth. Even yung mga arts and crafts namin, yung kanyang mga, ang tawag to, what do you call this, when your recital, when he's doing all the laboratory. So this is just an example of what do you call this, of a portfolio that you will submit at the end of the school year. But every day when your child is doing a project, I suggest you compile it already para hindi kayo mahirapan mag-compile at the school year. Tapos, pag nag-quiz din siya, tsaka quarterly exam, take pictures already and start consolidating. So, yun lang. Yun yung tip ko. Sige. Any other questions? Okay, go ahead.
Tanong ko lang po, for MAPE, kailangan ba, halimbawa, kailangan mag-taekwondo for PE, tapos mag-violin for music, tapos painting for arts weekly, quarterly, monthly, ganun ba?
No. Depende, ma'am. Ano ba yung need nyo? What's your priority? Actually, when you teach nga yung subjects, especially yung some of the other subjects, may incorporate nyo na kagad yung map eh. Hindi naman kailangan lahat theories eh. Yung mga performance tasks and everything, pwede siyang sabay actually ituro. Pwede ma'am, panurin niyo yung video, naka-explain din siya na all-in-one na pwede siya yung mga different approaches how to teach. Nandun na siya lahat.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Let's give the floor. Thank you. Let's give the floor to IC. Can you unmute your microphone? And your video if you can share. IC, are you there? IC, are you there? Okay. Can you unmute your microphone? IC, are you there? Okay, her question, jump in, IC. Her question is, Teacher Al, can you, is the fifth child daw peso? Fifth child. 5 anak niya eh.
Yeah. Libre na po yung last.
So kilala ko pala to si IC.
Yan.
IC, libre na! Oh, can I see a show of family here? Have 5 children.
Actually, on the 4th child, kung 4 yung anak nyo, you will having mga 7,000 discount. Pag tinotal.
Oh, okay. Sige. Okay. Sige, si IC may follow-up question. IC, jump in na. Unmute your mic. Teacher Al, can you reiterate the parents' requirements? We need to get our transcripts or diploma.
Actually po, just one. Yung proof na you're a college graduate. Kung walang diploma as of now, yung isa, kahit isa lang po sa member of the family, that will do. Okay? Isa lang. Kahit isa lang.
All right. Thank you. Another question from Vanessa. I just want to ask if the school has a workshop for children or parents. So like what Teacher Al said, merong orientation, parang guide for the parents. But the flying school bus naman, we will also have a periodic, the good thing about the community or the co-op that we want to build for the flying bus Peniel is we can do online workshop so that we can help address your challenges. So we can actually do workshops. So Joyce, can you unmute your mic? Joyce, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, Joyce, there.
Hi. So yeah, good afternoon. So,
good afternoon.
My son is turning 6 years old in August, and he has LRN. And I actually emailed Peniel, and what the response was, he's eligible for grade 1, but he needs to finish kinder 2. So I was a bit confused with the with the response. So I'm just not sure if that's the purpose of the diagnostic test as well. So,
ma'am, for clarification, kung nag-kinder na yan and with LRN, dapat yung I'll ask the admission kasi po, magkakahiwalay kami ngayon yung tumatanggap ng inquiries, admission, interview, at saka yung LIS. I'll check kung may LRN na yan, ibig sabihin yung kinder niya, yan yung tamang kinder. So, sa report card ba ma'am nakalagay eligible for grade 1? Yung sa dulo nakalagay. Hindi lang nakita ni Roseanne.
Yung report card din po actually, it's just a picture lang po. So I'm still waiting for that kasi yun nga po, I think hindi rin po nila kaya ngayon na mag-scan nung report card. So nung last time ko po chinek yung report card niya, may LRN na po siya.
May LRN?
Yes, meron na po.
Kinder yun, na 5 years old. Kasi di magkaka-LRN kung hindi yun 5 years old eh. So check nyo ma'am, kasi ganito, minsan sa promotion, sample kinder, di ba? That's the first step. Some school, hindi sila nagpo-promote kahit nag-kinder kasi nalagay nila still needs further intervention. So nire-retain sa kinder, regardless of the age.
Okay.
So we need to check sa report card nyo kung sa, di ba, may LRN tas sa kinder. Kasi ngayon po, hindi pa namin siya ma-check sa LIS kasi ang sa LIS ngayon, ang nakikita pa lang natin yung kung saan siya currently naka-enroll. Pero hindi pa namin nakakita kung promoted or retained. So the best way to know it is to the report card, tapos may sign yung principal at the back. nakalagay doon, eligible for grade 1. Pag yun ang nakalagay, grade 1 yun.
Okay. Sige, I'll
Grade 1
check
yun.
na lang.
Kasi usually nalalaman namin yung iba, pag pag nasa opening LIS, mag-open uli yan mga August na. Okay? So ngayon, for for closing of the LIS, so hindi pa namin makikita eh. Unless we ask the school, yung kung saan kayo galing, na kung promote nila sa grade 1. Minsan gano'n, school to school kami ng conversation.
I see.
Okay.
So ma'am, if we will opt to enroll po sa Peniel, so okay lang po yung kahit yung picture lang po muna ng report card.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then okay lang po yun.
Yes. Tawagan niyo po yung school. The reason why for yung good moral.
Yes po.
Minsan kasi nakalagay na doon kung pinromote na nila kayo o hindi certify na you're a bona fide student of ganyan, tapos admitted to ganyan, good na yung record na yon, nakikita na namin. Kasi kung later, yung school na yon hindi na kayo pinasa as kinder, yun ang basis naman namin sa LIS na pinasa nyo kaya dapat, di ba? Kasi may continuity yung system eh. So, what you need to do is really ask the school. Kasi baka naman, nakita ni Rose ang Kinder 1, baka inisip niya kaagad Kinder 2. And there are some school, hindi gumagamit ng term na Kinder 1, hindi gumagamit ng Kinder 2, just Kinder. Okay?
Yes,
so, para clear tayo at hindi magkamali yung record nyo, ma'am, you ask for a certificate of completion sa previous school nyo na eligible for grade 1 yan, that will do. Okay?
So, kasi ma'am, I asked also about that, and then the owner of the school said na yun nga after na ng lockdown po daw bibigay nila yung request ko. So I told them
records nasa teachers eh.
Yes,
diba?
yes.
So yung owner hindi nila alam kung pumasa o hindi kasi yung record nasa teacher at saka naka-register. Ngayon hiwalay-hiwalay yan. So hirap talaga. Okay. Sige, ma'am, verify niyo muna. Verify niyo.
Okay po.
Total, wala pa namang system. Madali namang i-correct eh. Kung kinder or grade 1 po yung level ng anak niyo. Pero kung may LRN yan, I'm sure grade 1 yan.
But can we proceed po with yun nga po, if we want to enroll po sa school nyo, can we proceed po with the requirements, kung ano po yung meron kami, and then go ahead with the diagnostic test?
Ma'am, may I suggest, sabihan nyo na si Isa na yung diagnostic nyo is for the incoming grade 1. Sabihin nyo na, kasi yung sa age. Baka naman nalito din sila Rose Minsan, ma'am, bear with us, medyo marami yung volume.
Yes.
Talagang, I know we have a very good reputation na within the day sumasagot. Kaya yung iba, akala nila pa nag-email, makakasagot agad. Minsan pa lang, pag gising namin sa umaga, 100 plus yung email namin. So, bear with us. Lalo na nagsabay yung portfolio at saka grade. Nako, hindi talaga kami, busy.
Okay po. Sige po, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you po.
Thank you, Teacher Al. So, sige, I'll try to read through kasi it's already 12:13. I don't want to hijack the birthday girl. Most of you might be hungry already. I'll try to speed up a bit. So, si Noemi question niya, meron ba ang online session ang teacher kada week, like every Monday, to provide online lectures sa homeschool kids? Meron po kasi akong na-encounter na ibang homeschool provider. So, I'd like to clarify, teacher, wala tayong ganun, di ba? Wala tayong online lecture. So, ibang services yung ipoprovide ni Peniel. Now, si Flying School Bus is talking to two tutorial centers to offer this lecture. So, stand by on our page because we will do another conference naman. If you want to join, it's separate. It's a separate program. It's called the Homeschool Academic Support Online. So, ito yung going to a school but virtually. There's a teacher who will teach. Quizzes will be sent to you. So, it's a different program. But as far as Peniel, walang ganun si Peniel. So where we can come in to support you guys. So IC has a question. Siguro, teacher, this will be very helpful to everyone. Teacher, how deep are the syllabus? Understand everyone that we can only send you the syllabus once you enroll because parang secret recipe to eh. So teacher, can you share how detailed your syllabus? Ano yung content niya?
It's detailed. Di ba? Nakita mo naman eh. It's detailed po.
Yes.
as a teacher and as a parent, alam ko yung predicament nyo yung how to start. So lahat talaga is provided para mas simple for all of us. Now, if you're still contemplating, kasi some of you, I know some of you still not sold out na mag-homeschool, baka pinuconsider nyo pa rin mag-regular school, depende sa outcome ng pandemic, kung pwedeng mag-okay, na pwedeng bumalik sa regular school. If you want to try po, you can always download yung www.DepEd syllabus. Meron siyang kompleto rin eh. Almost the same with us.
Yes.
So, naka-detail din yun. Pwede nyo pong sundan, pwede nyo rin maging guide. Yung sa DepEd mismo. Just go to the DepEd, yung website. Makikita po siya doon.
Okay. Thank you. So from Mariel, ask about the grades since kami yung primary teacher, kami rin magbibigay ng grades at gagawa ng quiz at exams. Okay, I'll answer first, tapos pa-add na lang. Yes, the parents are the ones who will give the grades. Now, if you're doing your own curriculum, usually when you buy a book na local publisher, may mga quizzes na doon. So what you do is you just, I suggest you always buy the answer key. And then kayo talaga mag-check ng work because it is in your best interest to know if your child learning. Alright? So the objective is for them to learn. Kayo ba gagawa ng quiz as in kayo ba yung magagawa? No. If you buy good textbooks locally or even abroad, and most of them, I have not really seen any book na walang quizzes. So, pero kung masipag talaga kayo, gusto nyo yung parang, ako gagawa ng quiz. By all means. But I suggest, make sure that when you shop first, you will see that may mga questions na doon. So you don't have to do that hard work of coming up with questions. And I'd like to reiterate, if you buy book schoolers, make sure you have the answer key para just to make sure that you have the correct answers also. Pati exams, yes. So, like I said, try to buy books na may quarterly exams. Teacher, any additional?
You can also download, kunyari, if the activities in the textbooks is not enough, not suffice. You may also download some of the activities in the internet. Marami po. Kasi kami teachers, nag-outsource sa internet. Maraming activities.
Kumain.
Okay, thank you. Casey, about the report card, yes, we will send you a video on the grading system. Tam, can I use the T of my husband in the application since I don't have copy of my COR?
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes. From Glenn, hi teacher, they also provide online tutors in case mahirapan po ang student and parents. Well, Peniel is refer you to independent tutor. So kayo na mag-usap nun one-on-one. But of course may bayad sila for sure because you're availing of their service. So yes, like we mentioned, you can outsource because do not shortchange your children really having a hard time teaching math, English, or even Filipino. By all means, try to look for different tutorial centers and then ask them if they do tutorials. So, but as far as Flying School Bus is concerned, coming up with is actually a homeschool academic support online program. So for one full school year yon. These are meant for parents na talagang ayaw nila magturo totally. So there's gonna be a teacher for that. So Bem Dia, can you please send an email of all the fees of kindergarten? Yes, please send your form to flyingschoolbus.ph. We will send you all the information that you need. Wait, twins yung last. I see. What do you mean by that? Okay. Wait, twins yung last. Teacher, ito yung may 5 kids, yung 4th and 5th child niya are twins. Free ba daw sila?
Yung last child ko libre. Wala kayong babayaran doon. So you have to pay for the 4th kid.
Barbs.
Okay. So, is that your IC ko?
Hi, sorry, naputol yung line.
Okay, IC.
Teacher Al, I didn't hear your requirements for the parents kasi my husband and I graduated from the States.
Yeah.
So all of our stuff, that's a storage in the States. So I don't know how it's going to be for us to request for our transcripts or a copy of our diploma.
Ma'am, just prepare a resume that will do.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And then follow-up question na lang, teacher. Yung twins ko, their birthday is September 30th.
Yeah.
So last school year, I was able to enroll them and they got an LRN. So they're promotable naman sa grade 1.
Yeah. No problem, ma'am.
Okay.
Basta nakalagay sa report card na promoted to grade 1 and they're already in the LRN, wala nang problema kasi continuous na yung records.
Okay, so that's good. And we can start like in July, diba? You said we can start anytime.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so we have a special, well, I'm not sure, was I able to ask this? Can you accommodate kids with special needs?
Yes.
Teacher Au.
Okay, first, depende kung anong klaseng special needs. Kasi po, the reason why we're asking for the yung narrative report ng developmental pedia, kasi we've been handling children with special needs, medyo personalized din namin yung approach. There are kids with mainstream. What do I mean by mainstream? Kung ano po yung natuturo sa regular school, kaya ng bata with special needs. Ang kagandahan kasi, if you homeschool with special needs, minsan, like the one I'm working with Dr. Dizon, si Dr. Dizon, siya yung gumagawa ng IEP, tapos marami na siyang sinasuggest sa akin na, okay, this is the program, this is how we should do it. Nagiging effective naman po through the years, tapos na-spiral namin yung bata. And some of the kids, after homeschooling for a number of years, when they go back to the regular system, nakaka-cope up naman. So, first thing you need to do is have the report of the developmental pedia, then a personal interview with us para po matama natin kung ano yung program o assessment para dun sa bata. Pinag-uusapan kasi yan kung how are we going to team up or how are we going to do the curriculum. Minsan specialized yung curriculum with special needs. So, kausapin niyo muna po kami, tapos bigyan niyo kami ng report kung anong status, then we can discuss. Marami na kasi kaming nakaschedule dyan sa orientation, yan ang mga dinidiscuss po namin. Yung sa individual interview, kasama na yung SPED teacher namin dyan yung nag-evaluate.
Okay. Thank you. So, teacher, siguro follow-up question pala, no? I'm trying to summarize some of the questions. When is the deadline of the enrollment? Meaning to say, by the time they should have submitted the documents and paid?
Actually, we'll be accepting enrollment until August 31.
Okay. Thank you.
Mahabas po
sa Sige. So for the parents who are, whether you're considering, you're not yet sure, pero baka later on magbago yung isip ninyo, no? What you do is, there's no harm in consolidating all the requirements as early as now. You can hold on to that and then pray hard about it. So sige, I'll read some of the questions. So,
answer this one. I want to ask as a father that what are my roles that I can do in homeschooling my kids, and are there any homeschool dad who are willing to share their thoughts on this? Actually po, as a father, you also play a vital role. I've seen families tandem. Yung father nagtiteach din si mommy, depende sa expertise ng subjects. Or best, yung father kasi ang best disciplinarian compared to mothers. Meron kasi mas, yung father, di ba, isang salita lang, yung mga bata sumusunod agad. So you check po, try to work out with your children kasi everybody has a role when it comes to homeschooling. Mas maganda nga yan kung both parents are talagang partners sa pagtuturo ng anak nila. Ang ganda ng impact niyan. Di ba? Best example si Barbie at saka si yung asawa. Maganda rin ang teamwork nila I've seen it. Yan.
Thank you. All right, from Arlino, do you have any idea of the price of tutors, parents? Or if you're talking about the HOSAP is the Homeschool Academic Support Online Program. It's separate from Peniel technically. So what we're doing is, kami yung flying school bus, Peniel is gonna be our homeschool provider. So you can actually be with Peniel but not with HOSAP. You can also be with other providers or independent and join the homeschool. So we will have a separate conference about how to do the homeschool academic support online program. Kasi a lot of you who will enroll in Peniel, like I mentioned yesterday, two ways you're gonna do the Peniel program. One is you're gonna do it yourself, meaning to say you will teach your children, you will do the independently the music arts P, or you can also enroll with the HASOP, meaning to say hindi nyo kasi kaya magturo for whatever reason. So we'll have a separate program for that. Ting, ito, my sister, Ate Ting, can you unmute your mic? What is your question? Sige, last 3 questions.
Okay na yun.
Yung isang course ko daw na ito, my husband's role is to pay only. Pwede na rin. Anyway, no, my question is, my daughter's the report card, we can access through the app of the school. Pero yung more document, will that really be a requirement for me to enroll? Kasi I think it will take a really long time for them to produce that.
You know, kasi po yung mga teachers are not available at the moment kasi lahat naka-home from work. Hindi naman po siya prerequisite yung good moral. Mas importante sa amin yung report cards.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I think, okay, any more last 3 questions? Raise your hand. Last 3 questions. We have to wrap up. What I suggest right now is para meron tayong follow-up in case you have more questions. Like Teacher Au said, we have to be more patient with Peniel. There's really an influx of queries, so I can understand where they're coming from. So Flying School Bus is here to also assist. So let's try to go to the Homeschool for First Timers page. Try to join that. Try to put all your additional questions there. I'm going to try to respond where I can. Where I cannot, I will ask Teacher Au to consolidate all the FAQs until all of you are satisfied. So ang next step na lang natin is, like, I'd like to remind for those joining us late in the video conference, you can go to flyingschoolbus.ph website. There's a Google form there, fill it up. Once we receive that, we will send you an email of the inquiry form, which contains details on how to enroll in Peniel, fees, and so on, school year. And we will send you the sample of the application form with certain requirements. What you do is you do your homework. If you have not decided, I suggest still consolidate the requirements. If your current provider or school is late in the requirements, siguro parang ask them when can they release, and ensure that your kids are eligible for the next school year. Because for some reason, delayed yung school ninyo, ayun pala, yung child ninyo, not eligible. So kahit sinabi nyo sa amin to follow, it is your responsibility to make sure that they're eligible. So if the actual report card is still not available, maybe what we can suggest is write to your child's advisor na there's your child is eligible to follow the official report card, just so that we can process your application as well. And then apart from that, apart from the inquiry form and application form, we will send you the 3 videos from Peniel. It's the orientation, kahit hindi pa kayo nag-enroll, so that you have an idea of what the homeschool journey is like going to be with Peniel. And then from there, maybe on the email, you can reply on the email and send all your questions. I'll try at my best to consolidate them for you. So we're here to help you out. So it's been more than 1 hour and 45 minutes. So I want to see all your faces. And let's show your faces to Teacher Au.
Yes, it's her birthday.
It's her birthday for those joining us for the very first time. Dad, can you take a photo, screenshot? So again, let's, sorry talagang, it's not like we can cover everything in 2 hours. So we'll try our best talaga. So Daddy will take a picture. Are you guys ready to smile? Ito, may screenshot lang ako. So 5, 4, 3, smile. And then, another one. Teka. So, panel 2. Teka. Si panel 2 lang. Hold on. Para lang meron tayong memory. Panel 2, smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. And then, panel 3. Are you able to take shot, Dad? Panel 3. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. So, I guess that concludes our Zoom conference. And of course, we'd like to give a big round of applause and a blessed happy birthday to Teacher Au. Palakpakan natin, Teacher Au!
If you have questions po, email us or message me po, lalo na yung mga crucial, yung mga inquiries. Meron kasi iba talagang dapat personalized eh. So let me know so I can assist you.
All right. Thank you so much. So, for those who want, Teacher Al, thank you so much. I know you're hungry. It's your birthday. For those who want to stay, Daddy Phillip will show you the video that we missed out. May audio na siya. Teacher Al, thank you so much. God bless you. Happy birthday. I owe you a birthday date. All right. Bye, Teacher Al. So, those of you who can still stay, Daddy Phillip will share the video right now. Are you ready? Okay. Sige, I can still accommodate questions that I can answer. Naya na ako kay Teacher Au kasi it's her birthday. When she said yes to join, she forgot it's her birthday today.
Okay, I'm going to show it now.
Okay.
Okay, here goes.
So the video's getting prepped.
Explain.
Wait, walang video. Is there audio? Wala.
No audio.
Okay. Okay, sorry. We can't seem to figure out why there's no audio. So anyway, we've posted the same video on Flying School Bus homeschool page. We've also posted it on the homeschool for first timers. Don't worry, I'm going to send the link also via email. So if you don't have any questions, I guess this concludes our Zoom conference. So everyone, thank you so much for your time. Have a good lunch. And can I just see a show of hands? Yung ano lang, thumbs up for those who are 100% sure that they're homeschooling. It doesn't matter if it's home, independent, or Peniel. Can I see a show of hands? Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, a daming sure. Okay. Mami Isa, syempre nag-homeschool ka na, di ba? So, okay. So, I'll just close in prayer, no? So I'll pray for everyone. So Heavenly Father, we'd like to praise and thank you for this time that we're able to spend this time with homeschool families who are considering homeschooling. I pray for them, Lord, give them the wisdom, the courage to decide. You lead them, Lord. Everything should be about their children because the parents, I believe, are the best teachers. And so I pray for guidance and wisdom for all of them. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, so everyone, bye. God bless you. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.